hours and 1 minute away from crowning the winner of the series. How exciting. Now, it might only be the penultimate show, but we are already in the mood for a party. I've got stuff just sprayed all in my face. So tonight we are going to party as if Lionel Blair was 199, which is a lot, isn't it? Yeah. I've got stuff all over me. It's all right, I like it. So 6 celebs have been given the boot, but there are still half a dozen in there, quite literally making a show of themselves. So shall we have a recap of tonight's show? Yeah. Here we go.
There's a million things I want to say on the outside.
To just me or to everyone?
Mainly to you.
You're not someone that you can pussyfoot with. So when I said those things about you, I wanted it to fucking hurt and say, fucking lay off. And you didn't like it.
At first, but then I think, do you know what? Fucking respect.
Frankie Howerd said, the thing about an audience, they love sincerity. And if you can fake that, you've got it made.
I hate the fact that, obviously, people had this perception of me like I was some sort of a vile animal. And therefore, I'm glad that you guys have gave me the opportunity to come here and show my real self.
Little, and then something else is just quite big. So it's our penultimate party, and no Buts party will be complete without some Stalish Nibbles, which is over there, and some show-stopping celebrities. So first up, he is a co-host of a spin-off show as well, and we also do a radio show together. He's my radio husband. However, he's on my turf now, so he better behave himself. Please welcome Mr. Unbelievable. It's Steve Mohan.
Hello. So excited. Yeah, lovely spread.
Lovely spread. Some little sausages over there. If you want next is best known as everyone's favourite man-eating neighbour Dorian in Birds of a Feather. And after weeks of watching Louisa talk about sex parties, it is nice to have a classy lady in the house. Please welcome the sensational Leslie Joseph.
What do when you are far away and what do I do?
Oh, what can I say?
When I'm alone with all
She a very dear friend of the show, but she sings, she cooks, and her laugh is probably as notorious as Dappy's you know what. It's the one and only
Thank you for the entrance.
So, could you really ask for anything more? We've got a glittering panel. There's the atmosphere in here like a Blue concert in 2014. And if all of that wasn't treat enough, it's time now to take a look at some exclusive house action. Are you ready?
I don't think I know why they say that you threw yourself at Lee. I think I know why. There was one night, and he said, give me a cuddle in the bed. And he went to me, I don't want to get in the bed, I get my cuddle. And he said to me, don't leave me. I can't remember. And he said, don't leave me. I said, okay, and then I left him. I was like, I can't babysit me, should just be man enough to turn around and stay. Then I turned around, he's in the bed anyway.
We got in the bed.
Yeah.
So she's giving away little bits of information again. Bless her, having a little stir in the pot. Should we chat about tonight's show? Yeah. Okay, Stephen, Sam and Ollie, they ever going to get together?
Do you know what? I think they are going to get together. I agree.
Really?
I do, yeah. And she's obviously going to be a very cheap date. well, when you think about it, everywhere he's taken her is free. he's even taken her to go and see some bloke who plays the saxophone
On the street.
in a museum. And to a market. Come on, mate.
He is adorable, though. He's like a little child, isn't he? It's
Gorgeous.
also innocent and beautiful. I think it's adorable.
So are you an Ollie fan, Leslie?
I am really. I really am. And I love all the whispering thing.
I was going to say, so Leslie likes it. What would Dorian think of the whispering?
Well, Dorian would have eaten him alive before. Let's face it. I mean, she would have eaten alive every single... I wore my Dorian jacket. She would love it in that house. I mean, it's over, it's opulent, there's men. I mean, she would love it. But she would love Ollie's whispering. I think it's really sweet. And nobody else in there seems to like it. Am I the only person that loves the whispering? I think it's gorgeous.
Rusty,
Yeah.
would you
No.
like the whispering?
No, tell me what you want and get on with it.
You rip him apart.
She would, she? Go on, get in there with Rusty. She likes it
Stop
good
you whispering.
hard.
What is it that you want?
So listen, what are you making to Sam and Ollie? Is it genuine? Is it playing for the cameras?
It is.
Yeah.
If she's lucky, she might even get some roasties.
Eh?
Roast potatoes, that is.
Oh, I thought you said roasting. I'm like, no. Anybody not buying it? No.
It's just.
You always bring a downer on it.
No, I'm not here to be
joking,
Mr.
I'm
Negative,
joking.
but more than anything, it just feels like Sam's not into it. Ollie may really genuinely like her. He's a really nice guy, but I think Sam just wants it to end.
Really? So you think Sam's not interested?
Not at all.
Is that because maybe...
She's got decorum. That's what she's got. She's a lady.
I think that
Yeah.
what Sam's doing is taking
Yeah.
some really cautious steps and kind of protecting herself.
She's right.
And not rushing in like Lee has done.
Yes.
And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
And I think that if she carries on just taking baby steps, thinking about it when she gets outside the house, we will see a romance.
You're just like, you're like Rusty, aren't you? Like, tell me what you want and how you want to do it.
There's no time for baby steps. This is an entertainment show. We want to see entertainment. So you don't want to see someone tiptoeing and whispering and all this.
But you've
Yes.
seen that
We
with the
see
love
the lead
triangle.
situation.
Yes.
You've had so much of that with the love triangle.
Yes.
I think it's really sweet to have the other side of the
The
coin.
old-fashioned
The
courting.
lovely innocent pair.
That's our word, courting. Let's do
Let's
it
go back
properly.
to one side of that triangle,
Yeah.
because as one relationship is possibly blossoming, another one is very much over, and that is Casey and Lee. Stephen, how do you think she's getting on in there without him?
Well, do you
She's
know-
a little bit lost, maybe?
Yeah, I think she is lost. But do you know what? Out of all of the housemates, I actually genuinely really feel sorry for her. Because
I
you
thought
can
you were
tell.
going to say, I actually really
No.
genuinely fancy her. Come on, your mouth.
Do you fancy your finger?
Thank you.
They're my favourite. Don't turn this into something it's not.
It's a bit on the side. It's always going to be turned into something.
But why would you put the fingers in front of me?
Well, darling, I've got sausages.
And
quite seriously,
And I'll tell you
excuse
what.
me, look at the size of them. They are tiny. Look at them, please.
I'll tell you what, if you lined them all up, it'd be dappy. There you are. No, but do you know what? When you see... Oh, I'm getting all hot. When you see... Look at the smile on her face now. I know, but seriously, when you see her, Casey, she's behind the eyes. You can see she's slightly broken, and I really feel for her. And I just hope that when she comes out, that she finds someone really nice.
I do think that the fondness she had for Lee was very genuine.
real.
Oh, proper.
I do think so, but she's doing really well now he's out. She's sort of blossoming, and you can see she hasn't got that stress of does she show what she really feels, doesn't she show, and she's just having a really good time. And what I really love is her relationship with Jim.
They do have a
Oh my
lovely-
goodness,
it's fantastic, isn't
and I
it?
love
She's
the
really
fact
taken her under
what
his
I
wing.
love is the fact that mothers are coming in and going to Jim Davidson and saying, thank you for looking after my daughter. Who would have thought? Oh my
but he's
goodness.
a father. He is a father.
He is.
And he has taken that role in the house.
And he's
I
playing a
think
very
he's
good game.
done extreme. If it's a game, he's doing a great
brilliant.
game. And at the end of the day, this is a game show. And if he's playing a game, he deserves to win, in my opinion.
Nicely said, Rusty. Nicely said.
We've also seen him building bridges with Louisa over the past few days as well,
Well,
which
I
is
don't think
something
she
I
has
never...
a choice. I don't think she has a choice now because there are so few of them in there. And when you're in the end game, which they are now, if she started really rowing with people again, I think she knows that
She'd
the
be
public
out.
would turn really against her.
I was going to say that. Do you think it's a sincere thing from Jim's side? We've seen that little speech tonight that he said, didn't we?
Jim's changed really since Linda's gone. Jim's changed completely. He can be, he's
More
lovely.
Since certain elements have actually left the house, people have actually been able to bond with Jim. And actually, that's actually brought out that daddy figure that, we've mentioned before and everything. And it's been really good to see.
And no arguments.
And there's been no
which has been quite nice.
No.
Thank you all very much. Give yourselves a round of applause. Still to come, body language expert Judy James explains the romance behind Casey squeezing Lee's spots. Can you believe it?
Oh, Emma, do you want me to do this before you, please?
No, Rusty.
Why?
Wind your neck in, sit down. This is my show. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. It's our penultimate party, and the atmosphere in here is hotter than Lionel Blair in latex saying...
Suck my dick.
So on Sunday night, I had the privilege of going into the house, and like the Piper of Hamelin, I marched in there and led that fanny rat out of the house.
You mean you evicted Lee Ryan?
Yeah. Rusty, why you always got to piss on my bonfire?
It looks pretty easy to me. Well, I mean, I could have done it.
Yeah, but you didn't do it, did you? I did it, didn't I? Yeah? Anyway, apparently I wasn't enough for some of the housemates. They were expecting someone special, someone else, someone Essexier.
But a bit on the side.
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 I think Ryland will love it.
How's Ryland?
I bet it's on a bit on the side.
I reckon tonight Ryan will come in with bots.
There's someone in the gallery every night at 10 o'clock looking at us.
Shall we talk to Ryland?
What, do you reckon one of my friends would have been there?
No!
They have to be slow.
Oh, I love this Lorian.
No, that's more like Rylan.
Bots.
Bit on the side, bots, yeah.
I will end up looking like a knob on Big Brother's Bit on the Side when it's the best bits of us and me looking like a knob.
Most of it was for Ryland.
Suck it.
Suck my dick. Ryland, it was for you, baby.
He is going to love that. He's going to get it on DVD and watch it on repeat. OK, so here at Bots, there's no way that we could have a party without inviting our favourite dame. So please welcome, put your hands together for the last time this series, our favourite body language expert, Judy James. It's been amazing, hasn't it?
Oh, I'm gutted. Yeah, it's almost been too much excitement. I'm going to have to lay down with a lavender-soaked hanky on my head or something for a few weeks. It's just been brilliant.
I know, it's been so good. We can only hope that the summer is somewhere near as good as it as well.
Yeah.
But you have kind of compiled a best of sorts for us, haven't you, of your moments that you think were quite special in the house?
Yeah, my
So
personal
let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to night one. Let's go back to Jasmine and a certain young man in a small form with a very large package that took a shine to her.
Do you like good boys or bad boys? You like good boys. You like posh boys.
Bad boys.
You don't like bad boys like me. Look, look, come here, look at that leg. You see that leg?
Ow!
Bow. Right
Damn.
I'm joking, I'll let you be.
It's just so romantic, I think. So romantic. Why did you pick out that moment?
I love it because that's a different Dappy to the one that we know now, isn't it? Thank
polar
goodness.
opposites, aren't they?
Yeah, and why are you going like that? Because that's my next point, because this was the start of Penis Watch, wasn't it, really? I mean, 4 weeks, have I seen it yet? I don't know. But I think that penis should have its own show. I mean, really, it's amazing. We've just seen it described, we've seen it glimpsed. I mean,
we've seen it behind a towel, dancing. We have, haven't we?
We think we have, yeah. But I said at the start, can a penis win Big Brother? And obviously we'll find out. But he certainly tried. That flirting, though, was amazing. I mean, you know, he was so uncool in a way. The mating ritual, jumping up behind a woman, putting your arms around her, and then doing that Hannibal Lecter biting thing. And he's just so sweet now, isn't he? He's just changed so much.
Well, we've seen, like we saw at the end of tonight's show, you know, he's found who Costas is, which is, I think, which is a great thing when someone goes in there, they think they're one person or they're known as one person, and then we see the real them kind of evolve and come out of that. I always think is so nice. Another moment you've picked is... obviously, we've got to talk about the love triangle with Judy because it's the last time we'll talk about it with her. But you've picked out a particular moment that I really want to know what you think about. Let's take a look.
Oh my God, I wake up really horny this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, like ridiculously.
What did you do?
I just had to get my mind off of it and think about something else.
So, what do you see going on there as a body language expert?
This is a woman's thing. I think the women will get this. I mean, whatever you think of Lee, those two women tried to pull him apart like a wishbone, didn't they?
Yeah.
And at this point, Casey had won because Jasmine had just gone. She got him back again. And I love the way that she sits there doing this intensive grooming ritual, talking
It's
about his
gross.
head. Well, you know, some women do this kind of thing. You know, you get the old thumbs and you get the squeezing. But what she was doing was she was marking her territory. She was re-spraying Lee that he was now hers. I've got him. And then she's yelling to these other women because he's sort of like some trophy male. Oh, and I feel really horny tonight, hint, hint. But I think a lot of what went on between those two women really didn't have much to do with Lee. I think that was a kind of fight to the death between them for the power of the whole thing. He was a trophy. And at that moment, she'd got him. And that's the way she showed us, through spot squeezing.
Squeezing his spots, wonderful. Now, throughout the series, there is one young lady who has divided opinion. She is straight talking. She is a ballsy chick. Let's take a look at her.
That's how it started.
Yeah, I know.
I struggle to find out that women predominantly vote, and yet you're so openly sexist and chauvinistic and put women
what
down.
I'm saying is,
why they vote for you. That's what
I haven't put
struggle
any
to
women
see.
down here, only you.
Well, I'm a woman and you do put women down a lot.
Okay.
I find you quite offensive, actually.
Oh, I'm so pleased with that, actually, because if you thought for 1 minute that I had any feelings for you at all, I'd think I'd have to jump out of a building.
Well, we know that you don't.
I don't.
So that's pretty full on, really.
This really annoyed me because obviously the other big story was that this was turned into a sex war, didn't it? You know, the misogynists versus the women. And the women made a lot of good points, but you could see here why they lost woefully. Number one, you've got 3 of them all honing in on Jim, which just looked like outnumbering him. Number 2, Louisa, who is an intelligent woman who's got her own business. Did you notice that when she was making her points, where were her eyes? They kept on Linda all the time. Linda was playing her like a puppet in a way, because actually when the whole thing died down, Linda would be pulling a face and then Louisa would kick off again. And I didn't like that. I wanted to take him one at a time, do it forensically if you're going to do it, do it with intelligence. The one around that table that had probably got the level of intelligence to do it was Liz. And she just sat there like a little guppy with her mouth opening and closing. And I thought, we're going to lose this battle. And obviously Jim's just gone off like a steam train because of it.
And did we lose that battle?
Oh, totally, utterly. I mean, the women just haven't looked good in there, have they, really, I don't think? Oh, not all of them, but most of them. The ones that took Jim on were like lemmings.
OK, and finally, we would love to see your standout moment from the show. Are you ready to see it again?
Oh, as many times as you like.
OK, let's have a look.
Are you aware of all the things that you said to me? You know what you said. The whole world knows what you said.
I promise you, we have not done anything. We've just been friends.
This might be a game to you, but these
it's not a game to me. It's not a game to me at all. It's not a game to me at all.
Yeah, but Casey has true feelings for you. And you lead her on to believe
lead
that.
her on. Do I lead you on? Do I lead you on? I don't lead anyone on.
I think you do.
I mean, every time you watch it, it's like a soap opera, isn't it?
It just goes on giving, doesn't
it?
And
everybody was talking about it. So what do you see and what does their body language tell you?
It was so bizarre because they were trying to sit still. But I loved the way that as she came out of the clock, or even before then, Lee had kind of leapt away from Kate because they were all cozied up. He didn't know who was coming out, but he's like a kid. He actually thinks if he goes like that, we can't see him, I think. And it's as though you couldn't see what I was doing being naughty just now. And then you can see this amazing facial expression. His eyes are rolling like a kind of mad horse. He hates confrontation, we heard that, and he got it big time. I love the way that he tried to explain his way out of it. Jasmine, who's perfectly beautiful but doesn't do facial expressions, just had these tears. And obviously Casey, who was supposed to not be... I think Casey would have just sat there like that anyway.
Did you buy the tears?
No, but she's very good at them. She's a good actress.
On that note, Judy James, thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you. Coming up after the break, our panel will be looking at their favourite bits of the series. We'll see you very soon. Welcome back to A Bit on the Side. A lot like our housemates who have been propping up the bar in the Last Chance Saloon since 2011. Would you like an exclusive clip? Yeah. Here it is just for you.
You know, Lulu, she just made Casey really, really upset again today.
Who?
Casey's really, really upset, yeah, because Lily told Lulu something. She told him one thing. He told her one thing. Basically, Lulu knew something that Casey didn't know. And then Lulu just went and told her this morning, guess what? I needed to tell you this. And now Casey's down and proper upset again. And
what did he say? What was the thing?
I don't know. I said, Lulu, why? She goes, I was thinking about it, so I just needed to tell her. I said, why would you tell her if there's only one thing?
It wasn't about them.
I said to her,
in the other room, was it?
What, did you have a dream or something? She goes, no. Lulu goes, no, it was Lulu goes, it was something that Lily told me. So I said, why the fuck would you bring it back up for?
Lulu's a bizarre person, isn't she?
And then now Casey's upset and that. Why would you bring it back up for, man?
I'll go and sort it.
Okay, we've decamped to the sofa area to talk to our guests about their favourite moments of the series. So, Rusty, let's start with you.
I've loved the show so much, every bit, but this bit is when they dressed up as the Huskies and the brandy situation.
With the cherry brandy.
With the cherry brandy.
Let's take a look.
Oh dear.
They even sent us in a cherry brandy liqueur thing,
Oh, you did not?
and we didn't drink them.
I did.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim. What do you mean? Should I not have drunk it?
What about us, though?
Well, you weren't sent one, were you? I couldn't come through the kennel and give it to you.
It's all right, Mum, it's cool.
Well, it's not cool.
Oh, no, it's not.
Come on.
Anyway, never mind the cherry brandy. We have had wine and we've all drunk it.
Have you?
Yes, and they've all drunk it. Jim's been drinking red wine as well.
Me? Why is it always me?
Because you brought the cherry brandy up, or didn't you?
Did I say you drank yours?
You said you brought up the cherry
so
brandy.
Just zip
you
up
brought
and stop
up the
gobbing
cherry
off.
brandy.
Fuck this.
But I'm just saying, I'm not going to let them do it.
Here's the ones we didn't drink.
They're not allowed
I
them.
won't like that anyway.
Thank you, God.
Yes. So, Rusty, were you Team Jim or Team Linda?
Well, I started off Team Linda until she started being too vindictive. And then I went on to Jim, very much so, because I think Jim tried his best to make peace. And every time he got shot down, you know, he had nowhere to go.
Okay, Leslie, you picked a favourite bit. Who does it involve?
Oh, my goodness, I have Liz. I just think this was complete genius because it actually took me in. Brilliant actress for a journalist. It's when she was in the bath.
Okay.
And Louisa came and sat by her and she got very depressed.
Let's have another look.
You've got a boyfriend that loves you.
He might have left me by the
Why
time.
has he suddenly left you?
Because he'll have seen me in really strong lighting. That's never happened before.
Oh, Liz, that's silly.
First thing in the morning without makeup.
So?
I seriously.
You're human.
First thing in the morning without makeup. I literally look like I've been dead for 3 weeks. I'm like a tortoise.
Oh, stop it. You've got a fabulous figure.
I haven't.
You
I've
have.
got old lady bottom. It's like that ice. It's like that ice cream.
What ice cream?
You know, Viennetta.
Oh yeah, but
With
you
all the
haven't.
folds,
You
and
have
it's
not got
melting.
Viennetta bottom.
Absolutely. That was an amazing Liz moment, and she did have some really great times. But did you like her as a housemate as a whole?
Who, Liz?
Yeah.
I wish I'd seen a bit more of her,
Yeah.
actually. I think she was a bit underused. I'm sure I think that is pure comedy gold.
And she
to come
just
out
played
with
it
that.
so... I thought she was being
Amazing.
serious.
I thought she was being serious. I thought, oh my God, she's so depressed.
Like,
what are we going to do about Liz?
Get the psych in there quickly.
And then when she said, no, I just had to do it so that I wouldn't laugh, it's comedy gold. And I'd love to have seen more of her because I think she's a fascinating character.
She was brilliant.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've met her a couple of times. And you'll say like, hello, and she'll, hello.
Who does your favourite moment involve?
Well, do you know something? When you did the over 18 room, I remember watching it in my living room and I was literally like, what? And I rewound it. And it was, I just couldn't believe it.
He's ever so kinky. Mark. We round it, watch it again. Let's watch it again, shall we?
Yes!
Oh, God.
You dirty bitch.
Suck my dick.
The thing is, they didn't know about that bit, so I literally had to reenact it for you, didn't I?
Yes, you did, Stephen. I'm
you
traumatised now. I'm completely traumatised.
Why do you think Lionel didn't make the final? Because I thought he was brilliant.
Do you know
his age and everything. He went in that house, he did everything. He took the bull by the horns, quite literally. And he just got so involved.
But the thing is, I saw him the other day and I said to him, oh, Lionel, that over 18 really made me laugh and the things that you've been saying, this, that and the other. And he went, well, someone said to me, go for it, so I did.
Oh, bless!
You know, but why didn't he make it to the final? I think because when he did get angry, that surprised people.
Yes,
because he got properly angry. Do you know what I mean?
But
It
I
wasn't-
like that side of him as well.
Yes,
I thought
it
that
was
was
lovely.
great.
But I think also when there's a thing between Jim and Lionel, I think Jim ended up pulling it away on the older vote. That's what I think.
Okay, we just don't have
There's
enough
so
time
much
for
to
you
talk
two. There's
about.
so much to talk about. After seeing... Somebody just dropped something over there after
Yes.
seeing the
I think
18.
they did.
I think we need a little palate cleanser for the brain. So, Stephen, we've made this especially for you.
Wow.
This is the housemates' catchphrases.
Yes! I'm loving this.
I don't care. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't care.
That's not completely unfair. That's not fair, Lou. That's not fair. That's not very fair at all.
Top waist, man. Look at you, Lethal.
I told you, bro.
I just wanted to just show you my swagger done.
Love it. Shut up.
Oh, shut up your face.
Shut up. I would not be like that, you fool.
The fact is, I don't want a relationship. I said, I don't want a relationship. I don't want a relationship.
Okay, all right, listen. All right. Okay. I thought that would be manners.
Am I your boss now? Am I your boss? Am I your boss? I'm your boss now. So keep those fucking mouths shut.
Oh, God, it's so exciting.
That was really mean. Right, we're playing musical chairs. First we're over there, now we're over here. It's like magic because Mohan's here. Now we've had more than we could ever have hoped for this series, I think. And tomorrow it all comes to an end. I'm so sad. But the question on everybody's lips is, who is going to win? Shut up! I haven't asked you the proper question yet. As ever, in the interest of fairness, we're going to have a whopping 45 seconds on each of the housemates when we hear this noise.
Are you fucking mad?
And we'll move on to the next one. Leslie, you know Jim in the outside world. Has he played it well enough to win it?
Oh, I think he's played a blinding game, absolutely blinding. I am astounded. But what he said in this tonight's programme, when he said, if you play it vulnerable, they'll love you. And I think that's what he's been doing. He's played an amazing game. We've seen a side of Jim we've never seen before. It's extraordinary.
Rusty, do you think we've seen the genuine side of Jim as well, though, as much as he is maybe playing it in parts?
I met Jim a couple of times, and I found him to be a gentleman. I don't care what anyone else says. And he has played it extremely well. He's entertained us completely through this show. He's shown a great side of him that I think a lot of people like and see. As I said before, the parent side has been lovely.
Are you fucking mad?
Ollie's next. Stephen, has he brought enough to the house to be crowned champion?
I think Ollie, I've never met him. From what I've seen, I think he's a very nice guy. I think he's very genuine. I think the girls obviously love him. Leslie really loves him.
Oh, he's adorable.
But has he done enough? Do you know what? I don't think he's done enough to win. But I do think he's a good point.
There are some massive characters in that house. Ollie is a really nice guy. Can he win it?
No.
He could do it, because if you look at the last series of Big Brothers, the nice guys do win sometimes. So, and he has given us laughs. So he's got a chance. He's got manners.
He has manners.
Rusty?
He has got manners. But I think Dappy's will probably have more.
Are you fucking mad?
When it comes to you, Rusty.
We were talking about Ollie. She started talking about Dappy.
I know, but I think Dappy will overrun
Well, listen,
Ollie.
we're going to talk about Dappy now.
Okay, sorry.
He's remained popular inside and outside of the house. Has he won you over, Leslie?
Oh, he really has. From somebody you think might have been really, really irritating, he's turned out to be absolutely adorable. Like when, what's her name, lovely Ollie was starting to cry. The second the person went back through the clock, which I adored, Dappy was right up there cuddling him, and you just think, this boy is absolutely adorable.
He has had some rows with Louisa in the house. Will that get in the way of him winning?
No, I don't think so.
He's had several different sides to him, and the nice side that comes out is fantastic.
It's lovely.
He's great.
Yeah, everyone seems quite happy with Dappy.
He's everything I didn't expect.
I
to be honest. Yeah, and do you know what? I never thought I'd say it, but I would like Dappy as a mate.
Yeah.
Because when he laughs...
Are you fucking mad?
No, I'm not!
That's coming at the most perfect moment. This is brilliant. Let's talk about the girls. Let's talk about Sam. Rusty, do you think her experience on Towie will help her get through to the final? She's used to reality TV or reality to a certain extent.
Yeah, she's been very quiet. She's been a lady, and we have seen beautiful manners from her and decorum. She's not getting into the slackness, that's what I call it, mixing with the slutty things. But I don't think she will win, because she hasn't been strong enough. She hasn't been bigger than some of the other people.
Well, as we've said, we've had massive characters. Do you think she stands a chance tomorrow, Stephen?
I don't think she stands a chance. One thing I do think is that she will love Borough Market, she'll love the museum, she'll love the saxophone player, because she won't have to say anything.
Towie does have a huge fan base, though. Will that see her through?
I doubt it.
Are you fucking mad?
Louisa's next. She has had one hell of a lot of arguments in that house. Is this going to go against her tomorrow?
Yes, it is. And I'll tell you why.
Really?
Yeah, I really think so.
She's been brilliant, though.
She has been brilliant, but the reality is, do you know what? I think people do like to see a nice person. Dappy, Jim, Ollie. But also she says things, and there's a way of saying things.
Yeah.
You can say things in a manner that isn't so offensive and in your face. And that's what she's... So I think when she comes out, what she needs to do is learn some people skills.
Yeah, I agree. Leslie, do you think the general public will ever really get behind somebody that they sometimes love to hate?
I think they love to have somebody like Louisa in the house, because she's like a big wooden spoon. She comes in and she stirs it, even if she doesn't do it on purpose. But I don't think they vote for the winners. They love them to be in the programme.
Are you fucking mad?
No!
It doesn't ever get boring, does it? Lastly, Casey. In tonight's show, she said that she would avoid Lee. I don't blame her.
Yes.
Do you think her chances of winning have diminished since Lee's left, Leslie?
No, I don't actually. I think what's happened when Lee's left is actually Casey has blossomed a little bit, and you're seeing a really sweet, innocent girl. That's what I really think. I don't think she's got the power to win. I think the boys are taking it every time.
Yes.
She does seem like a genuinely nice person.
Yeah.
Rusty, do you think that will help her win?
I don't think she'll win. Everyone likes her now. I think it's the furthest that a model like that has got, isn't it, in this show?
I love how you went, a model like that.
A model has got it in the competition, and I think she's done extremely well, and she's won a lot of hearts.
Yeah.
Are you fucking mad? No!
Okay, very quickly down the panel. Who will win tomorrow, Rusty?
Team Jim, definitely.
Jim.
Do you know what? I'm going to throw it out there. Jim knows I love him. I think he's got a really, really good chance, but I think Dappy's going to sneak it.
There
you go.
Okay, thank you all very much. Still to come, I've got the wateriest eye in the world today. We've got the last ever news roundup of the series. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Can I just say, you look beautiful tonight. Oh, really? Okay, how about this? Can I just say, you look beautiful tonight.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Creepy! Creepy! Emma Willis, creepy!
Just a little bit. At 11:10 this morning, Jim and his surrogate son, Dappy, were bonding over something Jim had said last night.
I saw your face when they said, who's the most down to earth? Ollie or Dappy? And I said, Ollie. And you went, what? Because Dappy isn't from her.
So you switched it.
Did you like that?
No, like, oh my God, you took. It's good because you gave us both a big up. That was smart because you gave us you gave us both. And you didn't pick one. You basically picked two like that.
Yeah.
That was amazing of you. Thank you, dude. The way you said call me a star and that you don't need to be. Wow, that touched my soul. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, mate.
What is he on? That is the question.
Now, do you know what? We have the benefit of watching his every move, and I can absolutely say he is on nothing.
Maybe he's got a weird chemical reaction to chickpeas, and so does somebody else round here. Sorry, I speak the truth.
Maybe he's just a really happy chappy, and I have not made any smells, I can assure you. At 12:02 this afternoon, the housemates must have got wind of a very complimentary article that surfaced in one of the national broadsheets recently, as a seemingly innocent conversation took a dramatic and entertaining twist.
Thursday to do everything. Friday night working.
Well, I was thinking last night about when I think I might not go back till Monday.
No. Are you sure?
I didn't
Because
fart.
I heard a little...
No, I didn't fart. 100%. Must have been a squirrel.
I think of the letter B as you do it.
That's a good one. You sound like a little ferret.
But they drop off, don't they? You've got to...
Tickle on my lip. Tickle on my lip.
Or they go up. Two-tone ones.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
What's a
She with her
bird?
lips.
She's like...
Shut up.
Stop doing blow-off noises.
Look, tickles on my lip.
I love that. He always started it all and then stopped doing blow-up.
Yeah.
Right, fart noises. The sound that we can all hear now is that Guardian journalist hitting Control-Alt-Delete.
Although I did like the bit when Jim did the fart noise with his mouth. That was hilarious.
Can you do one?
No, it was hilarious. So
Go
when
on.
Jim did it, no, I'm not going to do it now. on
Matt
national
told me that you're
television.
really good at them.
I'm not. How dare he?
And finally, at 3:08 this afternoon, Louisa was thinking about leaving the house and the sort of man that she would want to get it on with on the outside.
I want someone that's successful, intelligent, but I need to be put in my place, definitely. Because even Dappy finds me intimidating. I want someone that's like, likes having a laugh and can laugh at themselves and have a joke. We don't want someone that's like, I don't want someone that's scared of flying, because you'd never be able to go on holiday if they were scared of flying.
That's very specific.
I don't want them to have small feet. Yeah, they have to be able to drive. Yeah, I'm quite specific. I just need to find another alcoholic lunatic.
And then you'll be fine.
Yeah, then we'll live happily ever after.
I think I've just got it. When she said, I don't want someone with small feet, is that meaning what I think she's meaning there?
That she doesn't want Dappy?
Yes.
Quite possibly.
I think that's what she's saying.
But if she does want an alcoholic lunatic, there are lots in the Bit on the Side office, so you can take your pick. Now, you need to vote for who you want to win. Here are the numbers you need. This week, Casey, Dappy, Jim, Louisa, Ollie and Sam all face the public vote. Who wins? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 644 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For Casey, add 01. For Dappy, add 02. For Jim, add 05. For Louisa, add 10. For Ollie, add 11. For Sam, add 12. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Voting will close in Wednesday's final. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote.
Stephen, what's happening in the camera runs?
But do you know something, Rusty? I always said to Emma, if I was going to come on the show, this is the bit that I wanted to do. It's amazing. Look, there they are. The Last Supper. The night before, they all say goodbye. And one of them, of course, is going to be the winner of Big Brother. But who's it going to be? One thing I've noticed while I've been down here is if you look at all of their skin tones, it's like a colour chart. Look, there's Jim, slightly red. Then you go up to like beechwood, mahogany. I can't make too much noise. I so want to bang on the glass.
I say, look at
also, a bit earlier on, when they were getting ready, Jim said to one of the girls that he didn't know what a thong was.
You're joking.
Play the game, Jim.
Come on, Jim.
Don't be ridiculous. Come off it.
Yeah.
Give us all a break. Big break.
Yes.
No, I'll get it in. Rusty, it's back to you.
Thank you, Stephen. That was brilliant. Toby, what have you got for us?
Rusty, where are Emma and Leslie?
Emma and Leslie are a bit tied up at the moment. Anyway, what have you got for? I'm presenting the show now, so what have you got for us?
Well, the housemates, when they come out, are actually going to be launching a new social networking site. It is terribly exciting. It's Face Mask Book. They've got really into their pampering, as you can see there. They're all very green-faced, and you can massage or pluck one of your online friends.
Oh, no!
So that'll be coming out soon. Had a few celebrity tweets as well after the enormous mug-off-a-thon that occurred last night, where someone was mugging someone else off.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais has said, I wish someone would mug someone on for a change.
Yeah.
And that would make a change, wouldn't it?
It would.
Also, Niall Horan said, this is patting ourselves on the back a bit, playing our own Lionel Blair intergalactic space trumpet a bit.
Oh.
Whoever is producing CBB this year, fair play to you.
I agree.
So thank you, Niall. That's two of One Direction now who've both been bigging us up. We just need... Oh, hi, Leslie. I thought Rusty said you were a bit tied up.
You just ask her, Rusty Lee, what happened in Emma Willis's dressing room?
Rusty, what happened in Emma Willis's dressing room?
I don't know what happened in Emma Willis's dressing room.
Yes, you do. Rusty Lee, you know exactly what happened in Emma Willis's dressing room.
I don't know what happened in Emma Willis's dressing room.
Such a lie.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Listen, why don't you just let the past be the past, bury it, forget about it. I'm in charge of Big Butts now.
Oh, Rusty Lee, you know exactly what happened in Emma Willis's dressing room, but let's never speak of it again.
Okay, that's all right, because
Deal?
I'm in charge now.
No, you are not.
Oh, no.
She is not.
That's it for tonight. Thanks to all of my guests, Leslie, Stephen, Rusty. Join Ryland tomorrow for the final bit on the side of the series. Very sad. starring the cast of The Entire House and Barry from EastEnders.
Yes! My mate!